Mountain News this morning. Schools throughout the Commonwealth are giving students tools to battle mental health issues. And one school is also working to make sure students do not go hungry during the summer vacation.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
We've landed. It's Friday. Good morning. We're almost to 5 o'clock, just a few seconds away from 5 a.m. Jim Freeman here. Glad you're here today as well. It's time to talk some weather. We're heating up this weekend. Tim Drawbridge, our meteorologist in the Weather Center. Tim, what's the latest?
Good morning, Jim. The latest is it's going to be hot this weekend. A little bit of a break tomorrow, but wait until Sunday. 63, a little fog developing outside our door here at WYMT. You can see the visibility has now dropped down to $1.50 at Harlan, less than that at Williamsburg, and we'll continue to see that type of weather activity as we head through the next couple of hours. 63 last check here in Hazard, 68 at Jackson and at Prestonsburg, 65. Good morning to you at Middlesboro. Yes, the pinpoint Doppler radar as we go ahead and zoom to the north, and we're tracking this dying complex of showers and a couple of thunderstorms that is tracking along the Ohio River, Williamstown, Cynthiana, heading toward Moorhead. May just scoop past Powell County, Stanton, get into West Liberty, but I think everything for the most part is north of that area as we head through the next couple of hours. Otherwise, today we're looking at a lot of sunshine. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid, and a forecast high today in Hazard to 90. How hot on Sunday? Eye-popping. Details with the Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, first alert forecast. That's all coming up in just a few moments. Jim?
Okay, Tim, we'll be bracing for that. Jim and Tim this morning. The Perry County Public Library is working to archive photos of the July 2022 flood. The photos can be from multiple perspectives and from any county impacted. Organizers have already received approximately 50 photos. Amy Eversole with the library says they'll use the photos as part of their Remembrance Day event coming up on July the 27th.
We'll have like a slideshow, and then Chris Hall, the 606 Storm Chaser, he will be here doing a presentation and speaking on that. We hope to have a little bit of light refreshment, and it's just we'll probably do another moment of silence.
Organizers plan to save digital and hard copies of photos submitted. The Floyd County Animal Shelter is asking for your help to find the person or people responsible for dumping 2 dogs on their property, where one died by hanging. Shelter employees found piles of meat on the property last week, which they soon realized was being eaten by a pit bull that had been left there. That pit bull led them to a second pit bull earlier this week, but the second dog was tied to a tree. The rope around its neck was so tangled that it seemingly hanged to death.
How could somebody do that? You know, the dog had cropped ears, professionally cropped ears. That was somebody's pet. And to be able to he's probably 3-4 years old, to have a dog for 3 or 4 years and love it and vet it and crop its ears, just to do that to it, you know, I'll never be able to understand that.
While they do not know if the meat situation was related to the dogs, they are looking for the person responsible for leaving them there. If you have any information, contact the Prestonsburg Police Department. A reward is being offered by the shelter donors. Officials in Magoffin County are continuing to help fix a sewage line that burst on Wednesday. The ruptured line was off US 460 in Salyersville, right by the sewage plant. Judge Executive Matt Wireman and Salyersville Mayor Stanley Howard issued a state of emergency for the county. Wireman says they hope to bring in outside resources to help remedy that situation.
We were beginning discussions on declaring a state of emergency. A lot of that sounds a little more dramatic than it is, but that helps us when it comes to procuring services and getting contractors in. We can bypass all the normal procurement procedures under the law and go ahead and take action immediately, and that's what we've done.
Wireman says they're building a temporary line as they continue to fix the main line that burst. Schools across the Commonwealth are adjusting to new suicide prevention regulations put forth by the state that focus on bringing mental health resources to younger students. At the beginning of each year, students from 6th through 12th grade are given a mental health screening. Those who receive high scores are frequently seen by school psychologists. With the new changes, those screenings and services will be now given to students as young as 4th grade, which school psychologists say may save lives in the long run.
The way I've always practiced is that it's under the pretense that it's easier to build a strong child than fix a broken adult. I think it's critically important for the mental health needs of school-age children to be provided early on. That way they kind of have a strong foundation psychologically as they grow and change and develop, later in life.
Schools will also provide 2 suicide prevention trainings for students per year in hopes of ending the stigma that surrounds mental health care. Keeping kids fed during the summer months. That's the aim of a program in Mingo County, West Virginia. The initiative is a part of a federally funded summer food program in its 2nd year. Boxes containing a week's worth of meals are passed out on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 4 locations. Jennifer Toller is the district's coordinator of child nutrition. She says the need to provide meals for kids during the summer is critical.
The need is great to provide meals for students.
We have 9 ladies that are taking care of the meals this summer, and we're very appreciative to them.
Monday through Friday, anyone 18 or younger is welcome at Mingo Central High School for a free breakfast. Served weekdays 9 to 9:30. Free lunch is served from noon to 12:30. Hey, thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, we'll show you how a service dog is helping its owner combat PTSD.
And weather-wise, we're keeping an eye on some showers and maybe a couple of thunder showers across northern Kentucky this morning. Does this make it in this morning? Do we have a chance this afternoon? We'll let you know. Your first alert 7-day forecast is coming up as your WYMT Mountain Morning News continues.